Well, welcome back to the Front Room Folk Festival. Thanks for joining us here on this broadcast fundraiser today. Don't forget, there's far more to come. I'm Mike Bromfield, one of the organisers behind the event, and I'm joined by Peter Dominy, who is from one of the amazing causes that we've chosen to fundraise for, the Southend Emergency Fund. Thanks for joining me, Peter.
Hi, Mike. Good to be here.
So importantly, the Southend Emergency Fund has popped up out of nowhere in a very short space of time. It's not often that you manage to pull together websites and an idea and a concept, but in these strange and challenging times, what kind of brought it all together?
Yeah, it was quick, wasn't it? I mean, it was quick for us as well. We don't usually do anything in anywhere near this amount of time, but perhaps just because of the circumstance we're in. A friend of ours phoned us up and said, I've got an idea. He started talking to me. We realised that Shared Space, our charity, perhaps we could get involved, and perhaps through our networks and his, we could start to spread this across the town. So yeah, from having an idea until the website being up and running in its first phase, I think was about 6 days. So
that's absolutely incredible. And so, full transparency, we're recording this a few days before the Front Room Folk Festival is broadcast. I don't know, it's about a week before the event here. How much money have you raised so far?
So far, we're just going past £8,000. So yeah, it's looking good.
And your target is?
We're doing it in phases. So £50,000 is our first target, then £100,000, then 200,000. The hope is that this will just really catch people's imagination. I mean, the need is huge, isn't it? So then it will go really large and go viral.
That's brilliant. And so this fund, obviously, it's being driven by Shared Space as the vehicle to be able to raise the money. But who is that money going to benefit? Where's that going to go?
It's under the auspices of. It needed a vehicle, a vessel for it to be held in. But it's a partnership, loads of different organisations. So like HARP, Homeless Lottery involved now as an ambassador, Southend Association Voluntary Services, Southend Children's Centre, Southend Food Bank, Southend Citizens Advice Bureau. We're talking to the council who are really excited about it. So yeah, it's a big thing coming together.
So the money itself that we're fundraising for today, that if you hit the donate button now, a third of your donation, actually just more than a third of your donation, will go directly to the Southend Emergency Fund. Who's that money going to benefit? What's it going to help with?
So the way we've setting it up is we're like one central fund. The money comes into this fund, but then it gets distributed out across the town, across the area, to people who need it most. But we're not going to give it directly to them. There's already lots of amazing organisations out there and networks of charities who are doing great work in the town, who have the relationships. So through them, we're going to get the funding out. But that gives us the capacity to get it where it's needed and get it there quickly.
That's absolutely amazing. So 50,000 is the initial target. Over a longer period of time, hopefully we'll see that raised to $250,000, maybe even more. Who knows?
Yes.
How do people find out more? How do they get involved and see all of the amazing partners that the Southend Emergency Fund is benefiting?
Yep. So there's a website, southendemergencyfund.org.uk, or just stick Southend Emergency Fund into Google, and you'll see these ambassador organizations. And if you're part of an organization, you could become one of those ambassadors. You might be a business in the town, a charity, another organization. Basically, it means you're going to root for this and spread it through your networks as well.
Well, Peter, thank you so much. And don't forget that you can donate throughout this broadcast. We're bringing you a whole host of live music over nearly 16 hours over the 2 days. So please hit the donate button. Also, the merchandise that's for sale, all of the profits from that merchandise, the T-shirts, the lino prints, is all going into the pot as well. We want to try and raise £5,000 during this broadcast, and that money going towards the Southend Emergency Fund, Help Musicians, and the Leigh Folk Arts Association.